You are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. The world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. All you need is time, and you have it now. The difference between feeling yourself in action here and now and visualizing yourself in action, as though you were on a motion picture screen, is the difference between success and failure. You cannot persist in wanting what you already have. If you assume you are what you desire to be to the point of ecstasy, you no longer want it. Your imaginal act is as much a creative act as a physical one, wherein man halts, shrinks, and is blessed. For as man creates his own likeness, so does your imaginal act transform itself into the likeness of your assumption. If, however, you do not reach the point of satisfaction, repeat the action over and over again until you feel as though you touched it and virtue went out of you. A change of feeling is a change of destiny. Most of us are reflecting life and not affecting it. Your inner speech mirrors your mind, and your mind mirrors God. If you do not change your thoughts, you haven't changed their activity. And if you do not change their activity, the conditions of your life cannot change, for they are only bearing witness to the inner action of your mind. For life makes no mistakes, and always gives man that which man first gives himself. Man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. The first step in changing the future is desire. That is, define your objective. Know definitely what you want. Second, construct an event which you believe you would encounter following the fulfillment of your desire. An event which implies fulfillment of your desire. Something which will have the action of self-predominant. To be conscious of being poor while praying for riches is to be rewarded with that which you were conscious of being, namely poverty. Prayers to be successful must be claimed and appropriated. Assume the positive consciousness of the thing desired. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. You must assume that you are already experiencing what you desire. That is, you must assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire until you are possessed by it, and this feeling crowds all other ideas out of your consciousness. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. Imagination and faith are the secrets of creation. Capture the feeling associated with your realized wish by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of the thing you desire, and your wish will objectify itself. Sleep conceals the creative act while the objective world reveals it. In sleep, man impresses the subconscious with his conception of himself. Become aware of what you are thinking, and you will recognize a law between your mood and your surrounding circumstance. Be careful of your moods and feelings, for there is an unbroken connection between your feelings and your visible world. Nothing comes from without. All things come from within. The world is yourself pushed out. Ask yourself what you want, and then give it to yourself. Do not question how it will come about. Just go your way, knowing that the evidence of what you have done must appear, and it will. Man must learn to believe in that which he is not, at the moment. See in order to grant himself that which he desires to have. Man's prayers are always answered, for he always receives that which he believes. The law that governs prayer is impersonal. Belief is the condition necessary to realize the desire. No amount of pleas or ritual will bring about the fulfillment of your desires other than the belief that you are or have that which you want. If you judge after appearances, you will continue to be enslaved by the evidence of your senses. Where knowledge ends, feeling and imagination begin. When you attain the control of the internal direction of your attention, you will no longer stand in shallow water, but will launch out into the deep of life. The ideal you seek and hope to attain will not manifest itself, will not be realized by you until you have imagined that you are already that ideal. Your reactions, whether positive or negative, are creative of future circumstances. In your imagination, you can hear words congratulating you on getting a wonderful new job. That imaginal act now goes forward, and you will encounter this pleasant experience in the future. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. Do not waste one moment in regret, for to think feelingly of the mistakes of the past is to reinfect yourself. A change of circumstance happens as a result of a change in your state of consciousness. If you do not feel natural about what you want to be, you will not be it. An awakened imagination works with a purpose. It creates and conserves the desirable, and transforms or destroys the undesirable. If a man look upon any other man and estimates that man as less than himself, then he is stealing from the other. He is stealing the other's birthright, that of equality. Through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. Learn to shake yourself loose from what the world believes is the only reality. Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change. Whatever you desire, believe that you have received it and you will. I am, your true self, is not interested in man's opinion. All its interest lies in your conviction of yourself. What do you say of the I am within you? Can you answer and say, I am Christ? Your answer or degree of understanding will determine the place you will occupy in life. If you will assume your desire and live there as though it were true, no power on earth can stop it from becoming a fact. I am is a feeling of permanent awareness. The very center of consciousness is the feeling of I am. I may forget who I am, where I am, what I am, but I cannot forget that I am. The awareness of being remains, regardless of the degree of forgetfulness of who, where, and what I am.